I have to know, does anyone else actually enjoy guessing that you're over the age of 31 years old? Do we care about our birthdays anymore? Because I'm here to tell you, I do. I have my entire life, and then there was a brief period of time where I didn't give a crap about it anymore. And that was when I was like having babies, because I was like so busy, like having babies, nursing, building a business, and celebrating all their birthdays that I literally could care less about mine. And then now I'm back. I think it was like when Hudson was like 3 and like self-sufficient ish, where I'm like, okay, now it's time to celebrate my birthday again. And so this year, I'm actually turning 40. So I was like, what a fun episode where I could just explain to you like what we're planning for my birthday, and like some outfits that I've picked out, and just if anyone else is like me and like loves your birthday, like July 1st hits and I'm just like, it is my freaking birthday month. Let's go, people. But at the same time, I really don't, like, obviously I care about my kids' birthdays more and it's a little bit less fun, but I'm like, I like to make it fun. It's July 28th. It's summer in Michigan. It's great weather. There's things to do. Everybody wants to hang out. So I think that helps me enjoy my birthday more. The fact that I'm a Leo and it's July 28th. So that helps me. So let me just tell you, okay, so my husband Joey was like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, I don't really care, like nothing, because I just wasn't getting hyped up for it. And then we kept talking about it. Finally, he was just like, well, let's do something. It's your 40th birthday. Let's do something. And I was like, okay, well, maybe there's a place called Door County. I don't know. Is it only people in the Midwest that know what that is? But Door County is like right out. You guys know the Green Bay Packers, right? Green Bay, Wisconsin. Well, it's near that. And you go there and it's this like quaint little town. And it has wineries and wine tastings and just like cute little places to stay and walking to cute restaurants, like stuff like that. And I'm telling you this from zero experience because I've never been there. And that's why I wanted to go. So like years ago for my birthday, I'm like, bullying my sisters don't like to do anything. Okay. My mom doesn't really, they're not as social as I am. So I'm like, you guys, July 28th, we're doing wine tasting. And I found this winery and it might've been in Door County. I can't even remember. And then we had all of this planned, and this was with Hudson. Yep. And all of a sudden I was like, guys, gotta cancel. I just found out I'm pregnant, and I was pregnant with Hudson. And so then that never happened because I've never been to a winery. Now that was at that point, and I've never been to a winery around here still. Like I've never been to a winery in the United States. Let's put it that way. But for our honeymoon, we went to like Italy and went to a winery. So I've definitely been to like probably one of the best wineries ever. I've been able to check that off my bucket list. So I was still thinking, oh, that would be fun. Like with my girlfriends and like couples and whatever, we could all go to Door County and do winery. And then Joey brought up Nashville. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm more of a Nashville girl than a Vegas girly. Like I cannot stand Vegas. I'll go to Vegas, and you guys, if you follow me on social media, I was just there in December. But I go there because there's like something that brings me there. I'm not going to Vegas to gamble. I hate gambling. You could put me in a casino for a week straight and I may like force myself to, because I'm obsessed with the Wheel of Fortune game, like put $20 in the Wheel of Fortune game and probably win $600, which is what happened last time. But I don't enjoy gambling. I'm not interested in it. I like things that it's like if I'm good at, like if I'm going to do something, I need to be good at it or I'm not interested. Because I feel like then I know that's not healthy, but that's how I've been my whole life. If I'm not good at something, you're not going to find me doing it because I like to be good or the best at stuff. And this is why I have not yet started golfing, and my son wants me to, but I'm like, I got to take lessons for like 7 days in a row and I have to get really good at it. So then I could be like good, like not embarrass myself. Anyways, there's nobody who's good at gambling. Well, maybe like the table people, but like, you guys know me. I'm not one of those people that are counting cards. I suck at math. So I'm not ever going to be good at that. So I'm not interested. Okay, so I don't love Vegas. So I know that's like a place that people go for like their birthdays and bachelorettes and like partying and enjoying themselves, and there's pools and it's good weather. It's just not me. I'm a Nashville girly. So when Joey brought up, why don't we go to Nashville? I'm like, dude, that might not be such a bad idea. And like, we're in Michigan, so it's like, closer. Not that that matters. We're flying, but like, I loved it. So we went there for, as you guys know, that I am, what do you call it? So I'm just going to say Beachbody coach. They changed the terms now and it's now body partner, but like Beachbody coach. Okay. And so years ago, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago, they had their annual summit in Nashville. And I was speaking at that event multiple times. Like, it's hard to explain, but like when I spoke at this certain event, not all the time, but this one, it was like you had to speak to a room of 6,000 people, and then you'd come back at a different time, like the next day, and do that same exact speech for the next group of people. So like I spoke multiple days at that place, plus I hosted a team training, plus I had like a meet, like I had, like when I go to these things, I don't have time to enjoy myself because I'm doing things. But I did, like, during, like, in the cracks, we went to like some honky tonks and like some cool breweries and restaurants and live music everywhere. And you guys, if you know me, you know I love live music. So I'm like, I freaking love Nashville. I'm coming back here. And I've never been back. So I'm like, why not get all my friends together, and we all are that same type of vibe, like Nashville type of people. So like, why don't we all, this can be the excuse for us all to go to Vegas. I think I'm going to continue to do that. I keep saying Vegas instead of Nashville. I don't know why. But okay, so Joey did all this. So Joey's like, I'm buying the flights. Because I said, that's another thing about my birthday. It's like, I don't like planning things. I like to be spontaneous, spur of the moment, like just show up for the flight. But that's not always the case. Obviously, when you have multiple kids and planning for a family for trips, that doesn't happen. But Joey's like, it's just him and I. So he's like, I got this. I'm booking the flights, booking the everything. You just tell me what you want because like, I'm like, I need room service. I know that sounds bougie, but there's nothing better than picking up the phone in the morning when you wake up, before you get in the shower or before you do your workout. Sometimes I work out on vacation, sometimes I don't. It's very hit or miss for me. But there's nothing better than picking up the phone, ordering coffee. Like, I don't want a Starbucks when I'm on vacation. Like, I'll go grab one if I have to, don't get me wrong. But what I want is like, when you go to a restaurant and they bring the pot of coffee with the creamer and this and that, I want that brought to my room in like a silver coffee pot thing. And I want a good breakfast brought to my room. And there's not normally, like when I'm at home, I'm not like eating breakfast right away. I do, like you guys heard on that episode. What was that episode? Like my fitness routine, maybe, where I talk about like how I'm not supposed to have coffee on an empty stomach. And by the way, I haven't had coffee, like, besides sporadically here and there, maybe a handful of times in months. I would say since February or March. I'm just kind of over it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. And I thought, okay, I'm just doing a 90-day detox from coffee. And then after that, I'll like get back on coffee full time, like how I used to be. I'm over it because right when I started back up on it, it gave me massive anxiety. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this feeling. And also it made me bloated. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe my body just doesn't love coffee. So I'm still drinking Ticino. But anyways, I digress. That's just a side note. But when I travel, I'll probably have coffee because it's just like, oh, I'm traveling. It's vacation. Why not? Okay, so there's nothing better than ordering like a healthy breakfast. Not that I do that at home. Like I said, I'll have a little bit before I have my Ticino in the morning, like a half a banana or a hard-boiled egg or something, or like half of my Shakeology. but it's not like I'm having a full breakfast. But on vacation, that's what I want. Then you jump in the shower, get all dressed and ready and everything. And by the time you're out, there's like the room service is there. That is like my jam. So I said, Joey, I need to have a good pool because we're going to have a pool day and because it's going to be bloody hot and I need room service. But then you guys can pick the hotel. So he did. He booked all that. My friends all basically across the board, everyone said yes, that they were coming. So that's fun. I don't know. There's like a group of, I don't know. Anyways, a lot of us. And we booked one of those. It's called Nashville. Shout out to Nashville Pedal Tavern. I think that's what it's called. But I'll have to link it. But you guys should just follow me during July 28th weekend. And you'll be able to see behind the scenes of this party. Because I think this episode will probably come out beforehand. But anyways, we're going to so we get there on Friday. We're going to go do a dinner and like go to like the honky tonks and like explore downtown. And then the next day I booked us like this pedal tavern thing and it'll give you like a tour of downtown and you stop at all these places and I get to be the DJ, I'm hoping. So that'll be fun. And then we're going to go probably have a dinner after that and then go explore and hang out and do whatever, wing it. Again, I'm not a planner. Reminder, I am not the planner. Actually, my friends in our texts are like, Minnow, that's my nickname in case this is like you're new here. But they're like, listen, things book up. You have to make reservations. You have to do this. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I put Joey on the job. But yeah, so then we picked out for my birthday dinner. My birthday will be on Sunday. So on Sunday, we are going to a place like I Googled. And if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. But I Googled like farm to table healthy restaurants. Like what I envision is like something that's in Nashville, but like I love like a True Food Kitchen or like Cafe Gratitude in San Diego. I think there's a couple of those in California, but I like stuff like that. Like in California, in Coronado, we lived there for a little bit for a treatment for Lily. And we went to this place. We'd walk there from our house we rented. And we'd walk to this place called Leroy's. It was so bomb. Like, and I think that's just like Leroy's is just a place in Coronado. It's like, that's what I want in Nashville. That's like healthy but good food, like cute craft cocktails with not a lot of sugar. Not a lot of sugar. Just like clean eating, but like good. Like farm to table. So I found this place called Adele's. And there was a couple other ones too, but I went with Adele's. And it looks so freaking good. So I hope that it's going to be good. It had great reviews. And yeah, so that'll be kind of, and then, so that day on Sunday, we're doing the pool day in the morning, like in the first half of the day. And then we'll do like the birthday dinner that night. And then we come home. So that's going to be my 40th birthday. And another thing about me, I identify and I don't care about age. I don't know if you're with me, but I do not care one little bit about how young you are, how old you are. And I've been like this since I was like a 16-year-old. Like I would want to hang out with, my aunt who was older or like a girl, a lady that worked at my dad's store. I would be like, let's go hang out. And I'd like hang out with them after work or like try to get them to hang out because they probably don't want to hang out with like a 21-year-old. But like I would text them, call them. And then I had, younger friends. Like in high school, I was friends with the older class, people that were older than me in high school, and then people that were younger than me. Like I just never have cared. I don't care at all. What I care about is number one, you have a good sense of humor and like, you know what I mean? If you're somebody that has a good sense of humor and then you're trying to hang out with somebody who's just like really doesn't, that person probably doesn't want to hang out with me either. You know what I mean? They're going to not get me. Like it's not the same vibe. I hope that you guys get what I'm saying. So it's not like I don't like people that don't have a good sense of humor. It's just like probably not going to seek you out to be friends with you and like want to hang out with you one-on-one because that would be awkward for me. It takes a lot for me to hang out. Actually, I was talking with my friend about this the other day. It takes a little bit for me. Like I have to get to know you and like make sure that we click and that we vibe in order to like hang out with you one-on-one. Like I'm not going to dinner with somebody that I just met. Maybe I would, but I'd be very nervous. I think maybe that's because like I'm an introverted extrovert. So like I love hanging out with people. I love being social. I love going out and doing things, but also like then I don't too. And sometimes I need a break. Like after the 3rd, we hosted the 3rd of July at our cottage and I'm not even kidding. This is the town that our cottage is located, which is 20 minutes from where we live. It's called Spread Eagle, Wisconsin. And I feel like every time I say that town name, people are like, did they just say Spread Eagle, Wisconsin? Is that like really a name of a town? Well, it is. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So in Spread Eagle, in the lakes that we live on, they do like huge fireworks show on the 3rd. So everyone celebrates the 3rd, but then people also celebrate the 4th, right? And then the weekend came after that. So then the 5th and 6th. And I was just like, after the 3rd through the 6th, I was like, I don't even think I can. I told Joey, I can't go to Nashville. Drama. Drama all the time. I'm like, seriously. He's like, well, wait, what? That sucks because like I planned this whole thing. I go, oh my gosh. And I really appreciate all that, but like, I can't. Like, I can't. I'm going to go. Like, I'm not canceling, but I'm just telling you, I don't want to but that's because the introvert in me was just like, I can't be around people for a while. I need like a social break, you know? But now I'm feeling better. I'm recouping and hopefully I have 13 days till my birthday as I'm recording this. So hopefully I'll get even more of a break, a social break, or like like it's in small doses. So, you know what I mean? I can handle small doses. I'm just saying I can't be like hosting an event with like prepping food, making sure everyone's having fun, organizing things, head count, all that. No, I can't do that more than like once a year. That's just not for me. No, I'm just kidding. Not more than once a year. But anyway, so what was I saying about the 3rd? I can't even remember why I brought up the 3rd and Spread Eagle, Wisconsin and hosting. I can't remember now. This is ADD. But like you guys are screaming through the car right now saying, you were about to tell us. Well, you're going to have to DM me because I don't remember. So this was just a laid back episode that had nothing. Oh, I think I was talking about, age. But how did we get here? How did we get here? If Joey listens to this episode, he's going to be like, finally, now everyone can understand what I deal with. But yeah, so anyways, I just want to get back to the age thing. I don't know what I brought up the cottage thing. Maybe it was just like being people-y and like needing a break. But with the 40 or like turning 40, I could care less because I feel like I feel better now than I did in my late 20s. Like, so I always think, identify as like 28 because I feel young. Like I don't see myself as 40, and not that 40 is old because I think 40 is young, but I still don't see myself as 40. Does that, I feel like I'm not alone. I feel like you guys are like, no, same. I just don't. But I remember when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, like 40's old. Like my son said that on the way home the other day. He's like, well, they're like old. I think they're like 33. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse yourself. Do not talk like that or you'll be grounded. So I feel like maybe like, even though I do, and I have friends that are younger and I have friends that are older still to this day. It's like, I could care less. If you're cool, you have a good sense of humor, you're a good person, we click on some sort of level, I want to be friends with you and I do not care about age. Are you guys like that? Let me know. DM me and let me know. And I want to know about your birthdays. Like, do you hate them? Do you hate celebrating birthdays? Are you like me that are like, I have to tell everybody? Like, actually, when I was dropping the kids off at Brad's house, at their dad's house, he's like, oh, I don't feel good, blah, blah, blah. He was like out the door saying that. And I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? My kids are in your house and you're telling me you're hacking things up and you're sick? And he's like, yeah, I just want to let you know that I'm sick. And I'm like, well, and he's like, what? I go, I can't get sick. And he's like, oh, okay, why? I'm like, I don't know if you don't know this, but like, it's my birthday soon. And I can't get sick for that. So like, it's already starting. 13 days to my birthday, and I'm already like, listen, it's my birthday. Don't go near my kids with that cough because I can't get sick. And he just like slammed the door. Not slammed. He slowly closed the door in my face. Like, I don't care about your birthday, nor does anybody else on the planet. So go home and get a life. That's pretty much what he was saying with his facial expression and with the slow close of the door. So anyway, that's me. It's my birthday, July 28th. I think that all of you just needed to know that. And I wanted to tell you about all the things about my birthday. Oh, okay. Let me tell you quickly before I stop. So outfit wise, I got this. I wanted on my birthday to wear like a cute dress, even though it's like Nashville, but I wanted also the cute dress to be able to go with cowboy boots because I'm not like wearing other shoes. I don't know how to explain. It's like, no. So I have these cute, tall cowboy boots that are brown. So I got a baby blue, cute little dress. I think it's for what's that brand? For Love and Lemons? I think that's the brand. I'm not sure. But basically every single thing else that's going in my suitcase is either from Amazon and it was under $30, or there was a splurge on a jumpsuit that I don't even know if I'm going to wear. I want to return. That jumpsuit, it was like all denim. Actually, it's not a jumpsuit. It's like a dress, like a denim dress. And it is from Show Me Your Moo. Those are expensive though. So I don't know if they're like for my body type because I see them on other people. I'm like, oh, I need one of those. They're so cute. I'm totally going to splurge on this. And then I got it and I'm like, I don't know if it's because I have socks on still and I'm trying this on and like my sports bras, because like it was actually, I still had my workout shorts on too when I tried this on. I just wanted to quickly pop it on over. And I was like, this isn't looking good, but I think I need to try it on without shorts hanging out the bottom, white socks on, and a sports bra hanging out of it. So you might see that if you follow me during my birthday weekend. And then I got this really cute pink skirt with like a white tank top that's kind of like it clamps in the middle. It like clamps in the front. And so I don't want to say corset, but you get the vibe, but it's not tight like that at all. And then it's like kind of like a crop top. It's longer, but a crop top. And then with that pink skirt and with my boots. And then I ordered a cowboy hat that was $36. Okay, so that was over $30. It was $36 from Amazon. And Joey's just like, okay, like, can we get you a cowboy hat? I'm like, what? It's just bent from being in the box. It looks great. I think it looks great. And then I looked in the mirror and he's like, has a smirk on his face. Like, you can't wear that. You'll embarrass me. So take it off your head. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, I like it. But at the same time, the first initial reaction that I had in my brain was like, this looks good, but also looks like it could have come in a package for a Woody costume. You know what I mean? Like, it's like looks so cheap. It doesn't look bad, but I think it looks like for a Halloween costume for a toddler. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to return this, which I hate returning things. So that's annoying. And I really always want to make everything I order work because I hate returning things. But I think that's going to be something that's going to have to go back. And I don't know that it'll ever be worn. So when I get to Nashville, my plan is to go buy a cowboy hat because I really do want one. So what other outfits? Okay, so I have those rompers and then I have just like jean shorts, tank tops, stuff like that. And then my blue dress, light blue dress for my birthday. And that's about it, guys. Then we're only there for a quick weekend. So anyways, I hope that you will follow along. Maybe I'll have to take some, I'll take some behind the scenes stuff too. Maybe record some behind the scenes stuff to put up on the podcast. We'll see if that happens and if I remember to do that and if I'm in the mood. Other than that, just make sure you follow along on social media. I'll be on my personal Instagram, by the way. So at Mindy Wender. if you want to follow along for the Nashville 40th birthday adventures. That's it. Seriously, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Obsessed or Not Interested podcast. I love connecting with you on social media. So if you guys want, please shoot me a DM at either our podcast Instagram, which is at Obsessed or Not Interested, or even my personal Instagram, which is at Mindy Wender. I check them both, so either is fine. Oh, and truly, if this has helped you even 1%, if you could do me a huge solid and leave me a rating and review, that would mean the world to me. When you guys do that, here's why I really love it. It's because it helps the podcast be able to reach more women who want and need this. So truly, that is like the best compliment you could ever give me, is just leaving ratings and reviews for this podcast. Anything that I talked about in today's episode, any links or resources, you will find that in the show notes. Thank you for listening to today. Can't wait to chat more in the DMs, and don't forget to tune in next Tuesday.